Today, we're going to go through and remove the old power supply that came with my Ender 3 and replace it with a brand new Mean Well power supply straight from TH3D. My name's Jim, and this is The Edge of Tech. So like I said, we have the stock Ender 3s. They are not the Ender 3 Pros because the Ender 3 Pros actually come with the Mean Well power supply right on them. But recently I was talking to Tim from TH3D about the wiring on the XT60 connectors, and that led us into the power supplies and the live stream that he created about the bad grounding. So I bought a couple of power supplies for the two Ender 3s I have, and thanks to Tim at TH3D for giving me a discount on those. I really appreciate that. So I thought I'd shoot a video on how to replace the power supply on an Ender 3 with a brand new Mean Well power supply. There's only a couple things you need. We're going to need the power supply itself, and we're going to need the printed part for the bottom. You can find that on Thingiverse or on the product page of the TH3D website, which will be linked below. He includes an STL, and you can print it right from there for free. That's what I did, and that's what we're going to use. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove the power supply. We do that by removing these two bolts on the Ender 3. So go ahead and carefully remove those now. Don't take them all the way out at the top or it will fall. And they're very quick and very easy to get out. Hold the back of the power supply and remove the last of that top bolt, and the power supply will come out and lay down just like that. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and take the cover off the power supply from the stock power supply. So go ahead and use the same Allen wrench or Allen driver like I am, and it's just two bolts, and we're going to remove those now. Then you're going to carefully slide the power supply out of the black plastic cover. So once you have the black plastic removed, let's go ahead and flip up the plastic protector cover and go ahead and take a Phillips screwdriver and take out the 3rd and the 6th, or the black and the red cables that go into the power supply. Once you pull those out just like this, you can pull them out the bottom, and your power supply is now free, just like that. So now that we've got the black plastic case off and we got the cords from the printer removed, the red was here and the black was here. That's red and V+, black and V-. I just wanted to show you where the other 3 are going to go, and they're going to be the same on the new power supply. So they're going to go on the very end on the right side, and it's going to go yellow and green, black, then red. So the yellow and green, you can match up the symbols. That's the easiest. That's the symbol here, yellow and green. Black will go in the N, red will go in the L. And we're going to go ahead and remove those 3 wires at this time. And go ahead and pull them all 3 out, and you can set the old power supply off to the side, and we're going to go on to the next step. So now that we have this removed from the power supply itself, we're going to go ahead and remove these 2 screws and take this out. So go ahead and carefully remove the 2 screws that hold this in. Once you have these 2 screws removed, you can go ahead and lift up, and everything should just come out of the old case just like that. Once you have this removed, go ahead and grab the case you printed. In my case, I printed the genuine TH3D case straight from their website. It comes as an STL and it's free right on the Mean Well power supply product page if you scroll down. So what we're going to do is go ahead and feed the cords in, and it should go in just like that. And now all we have to do is go ahead and screw the screws back in to tighten it up and make it stay. Okay, so while I was screwing this back on, I actually broke the head off both of the little screws. So in the interest of trying to get this video done before I head to Murph tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and take some black electrical tape and just hold this down. That way we can finish the video. Then what I'm going to do is probably push out or drill out those and put new screws in. I would suggest actually taking another screw a thicker screw than what came with it and either threading it through first or getting a little bit bigger screw to begin with, because I just broke out both those heads and that was my fault. So the next thing we need to do is go ahead and hook our wires back up to the power supply. So in order, as we removed them, we're going to go ahead and put the yellow in, and that goes in this one right here, which would be the third one in from the bottom. And this is going back just like it came out. So it's going to be yellow, black, and then red. So go ahead and put your yellow in. Go ahead and screw your black in and make sure these are pretty snug. And then we're going to go ahead and push the red in and make sure they're underneath the little plate. And it'll look just like this. So we have yellow, black, red. So now that we've got that attached again, yellow, black, and red, just like we took it off, we're going to go ahead and reattach our wires. Now in the TH3D case, the hole for the wires to go in is right here in the back. So we're going to go ahead and feed our red and black wire from the printer right into that. And then I'm going to tip it over and we're going to push them through just like this so we can see the red and the black. Now that we have our red and the black pushed through the back of the new case, we're going to go ahead and take our black wire and push it in to the same slot it came out of on the old power supply, which is the number 6 slot. And we're going to take our red wire and go ahead and push it into the number 3 slot. And that's the one it came out of. And I'm just trying to be consistent, so it's really easy to show you that if you take them out of this one, you can put them in the same one when you get your new one put in. Go ahead and tighten them down. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and slide the power supply into the new case carefully. Just like that. And in the back, you'll see two right here. You'll see 2 screw holes, and that'll actually take the same screws that you took out of the old power supply, and we're going to go ahead and put those back in. So once you get them in, just make sure they're snug. You don't have to go too tight on those because you could break your case, and we don't want that to happen. So when you're done with that, this is what you have. You have your power supply sitting in your brand new case. This will actually be screwed in, not taped on like mine is. And we're going to go ahead and attach it back to the printer now. So what we're going to do is go ahead and take the bolts that came with the Ender 3 and go ahead and just get your top one, like I did here, into the new power supply, just a couple threads. That way it's holding it on. Then go ahead and put your bottom one in and get that lined up so it also tightens in. Then all you have to do is tighten these 2 up so they're snug, but don't over tighten because you don't want to strip that out, and you'll be good. All right, so once you have it on, don't forget to check your voltage. If you're in the US, it's going to be 115, and you could be 230 anywhere else in the world, depending on where you are. But make sure you check your voltage, because if you plug it in and you don't have power, you may have to flip that switch because you forgot to check it. All right, that's it. We've now taken out the old stock power supply that has grounding issues and are just not very good, and replaced them with the brand new Mean Well power supply that I got from TH3D. It was quick and easy, and once you follow this video, it's probably going to take you roughly about 10 minutes to do it, after you have the printed parts, of course. I hope you learned something today. If you want a brand new Mean Well power supply for your Ender 3 and you don't have the Pro version because you already have one, then you don't need it. But if you have a base Ender 3 and you want the new Mean Well power supply, Tim over at TH3D gave us a special discount code, and you can find it in the link below. All you have to do is go down to the description, you'll find the discount code, click on the link and put that code in at checkout, and you're going to get a discount on the new Mean Well power supply from TH3D. And I believe at the time this is filmed, he actually already has them on sale as well, which is awesome because that means you even get a better deal on this great power supply. Well, I hope you learned something today, and as always, keep printing. Hey everybody, we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope you liked the video. Click the like button below if you did. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every time we go live or we put out a brand new video, click that little bell. We're going to Murph this weekend and we're going to be live a lot. You guys have a great weekend.